It's so risky.
I would never
say he's never going to say this.
Let's break it down.
Sam. Unfortunately, I do think that's.
I will make it easier, Sam.
Trap.
Sam.
It basically is.
Sam, I'll explain to you.
Anyone can say the wrong
Suppose I said, Sam would never, ever in his life come to Speaker's Corner again. Okay? Never, never.
That's not the same thing
if I
as
make
believing
such a claim,
in a religion.
If I make a claim like this,
but okay.
Is it disprovable?
Yeah.
Yeah, by coming up the next day or the next Sunday.
How would you prove
what
something?
But what if? Because I said to you, like, this is my challenge to you, Sam. I know that you will never ever come because I have information from the divine that you will never come to Speaker's Corner.
That's not the same thing.
You suppose.
I don't think it's this.
No. Suppose.
Don't listen to the troll, man.
But let's understand you.
I'm listening.
He is quiet.
Keep quiet, great
He's
boy.
listening. He's been listening all this time attentively.
Why
We
are
have
you
to really
commenting?
appreciate and thank you for this.
You angry man. Keep quiet.
Don't be
You're a
impatient.
troll, man.
And you're
Please.
Ignore.
Brothers, don't get
Ignore,
involved.
yeah. Honestly.
Suppose now, you and I, you are my enemy. This is exactly the context.
Not secret.
And
You're a gay man,
in this
move.
context, I said,
We're not like gay
to
to you,
everyone
man.
here,
Go to your
you will
boyfriend,
never
man.
come in this park again because I know.
You're a gay man.
I
Move,
have
man.
been
We're not
told
like gays,
by my
man.
God. Yeah.
What is
You
gay
being my
doing here,
enemy?
man?
You guys are hugging each other.
Try to disprove me. Find every opportunity to disprove
That's where
your
he's gonna
reputation,
speak.
for example, and my reputation. You'll say, come
How about
back
that?
tomorrow, the next week,
Don't worry,
and
his
so on, and
nose
say,
can go
look,
up your butt.
I'm here.
Fine.
Because it's disprovable.
You
my statement, my claim,
homoerotic
proposition is disprovable.
Look at you,
What
running your
if
hands down his back slowly.
all
He's
your
a
life,
lover.
Stop
never
grooming.
step to Speaker's
Well, you're
Corner,
grooming him.
Then there's
Isn't he like
something
ordering you?
to
What are you
my
doing?
claim.
Leave him alone. I
brother.
know he has
They
hair,
know
but like,
that.
come on,
I
let him
wasn't
go.
forcing you.
But I have a feeling that I go and say what was on your mind. Say what was on your mind.
So essentially, he's saying, look, I'm telling you because my book is correct and my beliefs are correct, that you will never ever convert to Islam for the next 10 years, right?
We're going to go.
Go on, lover.
We're going to go over
We'll
there.
hold you on your lover's
Isn't that
temple.
catch 22 in the sense of
What is he talking, man? Look at man.
I said even as a
Stupid,
hypocrite.
man.
Local
You know what I
lover.
said?
So do you know the Speaker's Corner? Do you know the Speaker's
he
Corner
might just sit
example?
there and
Oh,
say,
no, give back
I
your
don't
lover.
want to do
His
this.
hand's strong again.
And that doesn't mean that
He's
Islam
even more.
Shame on you too,
But
my
you have to
friend.
understand the context, as he said. He's his
Shame on you
enemy.
too.
Yeah.
Hey, listen,
So Abu Lahab
you're
was
in love with him.
completely against the Prophet's
It's a
system.
principle that he will never go against something he's not believing. So if you believe in Islam, he would never
you are a
proclaim himself
camel.
to be a Muslim, even to prove
You're a
somebody
camel.
wrong,
And you're
because
a
he
camel.
believes in his inherent core principles as opposed to hypocritically proving somebody wrong. That's entirely possible. It doesn't mean that the Quran is inherently true.
Sam, think about the alternative here. Think about the alternative. If a person has the ability to disprove someone using a very, very easy methodology, but he chooses the far more difficult way of
How
doing
would
something,
you prove
Because he
he's
might be
would that-
principled.
No,
He
but
might never
You just
want
call him
to.
a liar.
Principled
to
in what way?
understand the
In the sense that he's willing to place himself and his family and his entire community and his civilization. Okay, so why would the Prophet himself now place all his eggs into one basket
Because he isn't smart.
once again and present this to not just one man but also his wife as well?
Because he's a
How
gambler.
is this
And he
man,
takes
Prophet
risks.
Muhammad, who's claiming that I am the
And
messenger of
sometimes it
God,
works, sometimes it
I'm
doesn't
receiving revelation from the one who has knowledge of all things? What would be the reason behind him choosing to do this?
Because I think it's an intelligent catch-22 if you know enough about the person to make that.
Okay, so think about the probabilistic factor of it. He's not just saying one man, he's saying that his wife is also doing this. He then goes ahead and says something about the people of the Romans. So he's constantly going about laying down these very
They're not
difficult
intricate.
ways.
They're very
of
easy to look through.
Very, I should
Like,
say,
for
easy ways
example,
of
I could say
falsifying
that
Islam.
the Ukrainians
Why would
lost
he
the
do
battle, but they'll
that
win
if
the
he
next
wasn't
one? That
absolutely
makes a
sure
promise.
that the chances of those things being fulfilled are absolutely impossible?
Well, he was sure enough.
Falsification was
Absolutely
easy,
impossible.
but he's choosing all this unnecessary, risky methods when
They're not that risky.
he didn't have to. So, for example, instead, say he was a very principled man, Abu Lahab, right? Very principled, and that's why he didn't want to. This is not one isolated case, as he's saying. The Quran has so many, like says,
Give
you
me
did
10
not
of
know
them.
this before. Now you take. He's now telling his whole community, the information I'm giving you, you did not know this before. Now, how is he convinced that no one knows about this?
Well, there's a reason that they tell him that.
Like,
in the
how can I say
Revelations,
that you
all
don't
he's
know
getting is
about
just
something
tales of the ancients.
when you
So
could
actually,
be the
the
professor
Quran
teaching
disproves
this
that.
subject for the last 30 years, for example? I cannot be confidently in my position to make such a claim. The Quran is making claims like this over and over again, saying you did not know this before. This is what will happen. Prophecies, predictions. When we
Yeah,
examine
but
holistically,
how do we know the Quran
this is what the
corrects
Quran
in those
provides.
notions?
So
It could be
one
wrong.
thing is someone
Maybe
said
they
like,
did
I'm
know
taking
it.
your point like, okay, the next level, like he's genius and he's making educated guesses and they all came true.
They didn't all
One
come
possibility,
true.
right? I've heard people saying that, but think about it. Even guessworks in probabilistic theories, there's a limit to what is possible by and probable by
essentially
guess.
The argument is that the probability that this book is the word of God is high because of
A cumulative,
all the things that
yeah, a
you-
cumulative
So
case
it's
of
like
all
a-
the things
no,
brought
pro-
together.
like a mathematical
evidence-
equation, essentially.
The
that you
evidence
argue
from
approaches
maths, evidence from maths,
Okay,
evidence
yeah.
from science, evidence from statistics, evidence from sociology, all the cumulative
How do you
evidence
mathematically prove a book is
shows
from God? How's
that
that
this
work?
is not a product of someone who is just an ordinary person,
That's
but
not
rather
true because it
who
literally
is
does,
recipient
because all
of
the stories are borrowed from other
knowledge
books.
out